Hey guys. Hey, hi everyone. How you all doing today? Nice to see you all. How are you guys today and all that? We're doing great. Hey Sophie. Nice seeing you here. I'm happy to see you around and all that. I know I felt like I was gonna be kind of like a little bit late with stream today for like
Surprise,
one reason
motherfucker.
because... Hey Sophie. Hello Josh. Hey, how are you? How's it going, buddy? Welcome in. I hope you're doing great today. All that. So yeah, what I was trying to like explain earlier, I did feel like I was going to be like a few minutes late to the stream because I was like all the way downstairs like trying to eat like my sandwich and all that because I didn't want to get like hungry like in the middle of the stream. So I felt like I was going to be like a little bit late and all that, but I still like kind of like made it on time. But honestly, when
Let's
I
head down into that cellar.
Oh hey Pernilla.
And carve
Hey,
ourselves a
thank you
witch.
for the follow. I appreciate it. How are you? Good, how are you doing? Yeah, honestly, I've been doing like a lot better today because I know like the past 2 days I've been kind of like struggling a lot with my mental health, and so I had to like take some time away from here and all that. But right now I'm doing like a lot better, and I can actually finally, you know, have like how you say the momentum like do things again because the past few days like, you know, I've been kind of like battling with some like internal demons, and you know I couldn't really like focus or really like do anything and all that. So and yeah, so I couldn't really done any of this these past 2 days because of it, so I took like some time off. But right now like I'm mentally doing like a lot better, and I started like doing stuff things, and kind of happy about it because sometimes, you know, like usually like it's what I don't really like for myself to stream, like, you know, when I'm mentally like not up for it and all that, because sometimes, you know, when I'm not like feeling mentally great and early, or I'm kind of like doing something difficult, usually I kind of like give like my energy in here, so that's why I kind of decided like, you know, not to do it like this past few days. Like at Monday I was kind of like because I kind of wanted to take a bit of a break from Twitch because I was kind of like I think I was kind of already like, you know, like pretty much exhausted like from my Sunday stream with Twin because we beat Resident Evil 5 and all that, and I kind of just wanted to like rest up from it and all this because also because I had like another client project I had complete, and this is already done. I finished it, but the past few days I was kind of like, you know, I had like mental health issues and I just couldn't really stream. So, but I'm back, so I was kind of glad. Speaking of it, I might go play Hogwarts Legacy 2 after my stream. Yeah, no worries, Sophie, have fun with it. It's a good game. Enjoy. I saw you earlier in my stream, so I thought I'll check yours. Yeah, no worries. It's nice meeting you, Pernilla. So, yeah, because I was on the jog stream and I hanged out over there, but I just let them know that I had to go. So, and then I had to like start mine here. So, that's the thing. But yeah, how are you doing today? It's nice to see you. All right, let's see what I miss. All right, I think it's really not too much. I was planning on playing Hogwarts 2 later. Oh, nice. Yeah, honestly, like, I have played, like, a lot of, like, Hogwarts, like, Legacy before.
Self-confidence? Every day?
Humility, self-confidence? Humility? Self-confidence? Humility, self-confidence? I love the sound alert. It's just really funny, because it's kind of like a parody, like, from a famous, like, entrepreneur named Gary Vee and all that, and there was, like, a famous comedian named, I forgot his name, but he was making, like, a lot of parodies of him, and that's where I got it from, and it's just so funny. And all that. But yeah, so where was I? Oh yeah, talking about Hogwarts Legacy. I did play like a lot of that game before because I already put like a total of like 13 hours into it on Steam already, but because I created like already like 2 characters before, but I deleted them because I kind of like want to have a bit of a fresh start because I haven't played that game for like about almost a year or something like that, so it's kind of like been a while. So I kind of was wanting, you know, have like a bit of a fresh start and start over again and all that. I did play like a little bit of the beginning off stream because I was trying to make the new character last night, and I did play like around a little bit of it, but I didn't go like super duper far. I'm still like in the very beginning, like we're inside like Hogwarts now, like where we had to follow like Professor Weasley and all that, and yeah, I've been kind of like in this part at the moment, and where I just had to like kind of like follow her like a little bit further, like into I think the main hallway. So we're kind of like around this part, so I didn't really got like made like so much progress into it. So it's just kind of weird still like in the very beginning of it. Such a good game. Are you far in the story? No, I'm not. I'm in the very beginning. Like with the other characters, I made like some progress on it and all that, but I didn't make I went like extremely super far, like not that extent and everything. I know my friend Roxy, she did 100% of the game and everything because I know she played like a lot of it too, and because she also has it on Steam, and she doesn't knows everything about it. But me, like I still got like a long way to go, so maybe like only like about like maybe 3% or something. So you know I'm very I'm not like even near like the end or anything like that, or even the middle of the game. So I just kind of like lengthy. I don't know how many hours it's Hogwarts Legacy, but I know it's because usually these kind of like open world RPGs they tend to be pretty lengthy in their own. So I assume it's kind of like definitely have like a lot of hours. No, that even like counts. I think even like the side missions, too, and everything. Yeah, also, like, I even, was even, like, testing out, like, the game in OBS and all that, because I remember my friend Alpha, he did suggest to me one thing to always, like, turn off, like, VSync in the game, because I know, like, sometimes when you try to stream it with VSync on, like, I know the game does get very stuttery, so I did definitely turn it off, and, it did, like, when I had, because it turns out I did have it on for a little while, and, it was actually on, but when I tried OBS, I was experiencing, like, a tiny bit of dips, but not very severe ones, but I still turned it off just in case, because honestly, like, sometimes, like, I feel like VSync is sometimes, like, one of the main root causes of, like, why usually games, like, they stutter in OBS and all that, but also because sometimes, like, maybe the OBS just doesn't like these games, so this is why maybe they don't work very well. Sorry. Yeah, so, because I know I just, like, ate earlier, because I had, like, a cheese sandwich with salamis on it, and I was just, trying to hold my breath a little bit, because I just ate, like, a bit earlier, and everything before I, came to the stream. But yes, no, yeah, I was just like, I did play around a little bit. I also tested it out and it works fine, so it's pretty good. And yeah, so we're gonna pretty much like begin like where I left off, like when I was like playing it last night. So we're gonna just be doing this and everything. By the way, Branilla, uh, have you ever tried like Hogwarts Legacy as a game? So yeah, yeah, that's what I kind of pretty much like have to like really say at the moment. Like, yeah, I took like a few days off because for like mental health reasons and all that, and also want to get back into Hogwarts Legacy because I have this game like for like about a year right now, but I never really streamed it before, so it's gonna be like kind of like a new game, on the channel and everything. And yeah, I think we can pretty much like get started from there. So let's go fire it up. So there we go. Like honestly, like about the sandwiches, like I kind of did thought about like bringing like the plate here and so forth, but since I only got like still like a few minutes before I start and all that, I decided just to eat it down there. Maybe next time who knows, I'll probably will just bring my food here so I guess I don't have to like worry about it too much. Just make things a bit easier. Alright, off we go. So hey guys, one thing I want to ask you all, like, what's all like your favorite things about Hogwarts Legacy as a game in general? I like casting the spells. Nice. No, definitely like what I like about it for sure is like definitely like the visuals, and I kind of like the world as well and everything. Even some of the characters there they're pretty cool too. So that's what I like about it. Oh, another even cool thing that even the developers did that I think even with the recent updates they kind of gave like online rewards like even to the players of the Hogwarts Legacy, and it's they're pretty nice. I have it like in my wardrobe, but I didn't really try any of them just yet. Because probably I might put one of them when I probably progress further into the game, but we'll see about it. Alright. Go. Alright, it's almost done. There we are. So yeah, that's like kind of like my character right here. And everything. And I did to play like, that's I think the... No, here, like, the save right here, it was around the time when I was just sort of trying, like, to test it out and everything. So what I normally do, like, with streams is that, when I go to play a specific game, I always, like, test it before I stream it, because I don't run into any, like, technical issues, like, on the way. Yeah, also, like, when the worlds are, like, pretty massive, like, in general, like, it does bring, like, a lot more life to them. Which I like it. I do know about it, however, that I think the developers behind this are also going to be working like in the second game like pretty soon, or they currently are, but I know they're going to probably be releasing like another one later on. It's probably like maybe like a sequel to the first Hogwarts. Because I do know like one thing about like Hogwarts Legacy is it takes place like about like a century before the events like of the original Harry Potter. Because I know like this game takes place like around the 1800s and...
These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
And also, like, what's kind of, like, even interesting about Professor Weasley, she's, I think, like, the great-great-great-grandmother of, Ron and everything. Did you get sorted yet?
Almost. Quickly from Central Hall.
Like, we're nearly there. And if you kind of, like, wonder, like, what house I chose as Ravenclaw, because, I know they're the most creative ones, so that's why I went for them.
Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I was Slytherin earlier, but I decided to go like for something a bit different.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Alright, thank you, Professor. Can you tell me more about the Charms class? What exactly is Defense Against the Dark Arts? What's Hogsmeade? We can ask about this one.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village
I got sorted into Slytherin.
And is
nice.
home to an array of shops and pubs.
Yeah, I was Slytherin like
able
beforehand,
to
like with my
find
previous
all of the
saves, but I decided to go
supplies you
Ravenclaw this time.
require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Because when I read the description about like the house Ravenclaw, like I feel like it kind of aligns with me very well, so that's why I decided to go for this and all that. We get to ask her about the Charms class.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Right. Yeah, I think we can thank her for
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Great. By the way, Sophie, I want to ask you a question. Like, what is like one of the things that you like the most about Slytherin, like compared to the other houses? There is, in fact, I'm afraid there isn't. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle. There is, in fact.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece.
Yeah, it's
Perfectly good
actually more
boats
important
and
they
carriages
survived.
to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Alright.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
They have true potential. Nice. Yeah, also I think Slytherin, I think they're even like the most popular house as well, like among like many Harry Potter fans. Because I know like a lot of people like them and everything. Because I know like Harry, Hermione, and Ron are more in Gryffindor. Because they're all three of them. They're pretty much like in the same house together. I like Ravenclaw because I know like it's considered like this is the more creative one. Like that's why I decided to go for it. Because I think it's where usually the creatives are the most. So that's why I picked that. Draco Malfoy is amazing. Yeah. Like I know like he's like he's not technically like an antagonist of like the whole Harry Potter franchise, because I mean I know he's like he's a bad guy and all that, like that's for sure, but because I don't want to give like too many spoilers about Harry Potter in general, but I know like Draco, like he was considered like as he was an enemy for sure, you know, like to the trio and all that, but I did know like I think he did was like he did work for like some like antagonists like throughout the story and everything, but he's I don't think considered as like the, you know, like the primary villain like in Harry Potter in general, like for the whole franchise and everything. Now, honestly, like when it comes with like me, like which characters I really like in Harry Potter, oh, that's a good question. I'm trying to think of something. Maybe I could maybe answer that like a little bit later, because sometimes like there's some things usually when I try to think of an answer, it doesn't really come back to me until like later. So I think we'll just leave it to that. Because I'm sure there's like a character that I did enjoy, but I just kind of really remembered her name.
It's good
like
to see you,
as of right
Professor.
now.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
But what's actually one of your most favorite things about Draco, says Sophie? Oh, Ava Play! Hey, how are you? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I didn't say too much.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Alright, that's fine. Okay, you can track available quests from the map. Alright.
Then let's head down into that cellar and carve ourselves a witch.
Hey, thanks for a follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I'm good. What about you? Yeah, I'm doing like a lot better today. Thanks, because I know like the past 2 days, like I was having like some like mental health issues, but I'm doing a lot better right now. Like I was able to, you know, take some time away, and now I'm actually doing a lot better. So, but yeah, I'm doing good. And also, I'm glad to hear you're also like doing great too. I think it's because he's handsome. Yeah, sure. Nice. I will say, like, definitely I did enjoy, like, Harry Potter, like, the main protagonist, because I did think, because I know, like, he's pretty much, like, the iconic character, like, from the... Like, I think even, like, throughout the books as well, and for the movies and everything, and I did think, like, he was pretty cool and all that, but... I also like other characters, but again, I don't really remember at the moment. This is my friend Rebel, who just followed you. Oh, nice! Yeah, it's nice to meet you. Good to have you here. Alright, so quests are locked by spell and are level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be required level and have to acquire a spell to activate the quest.
Whoops, there it goes.
Yep. My brain stopped. It's good. But hey, welcome to the stream, Disney. I'd have you around.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Alright. 10 defense against Arts class. Alright, we already completed like an objective here. So we have to think... I think we could still go for that door. Yeah, I think we might have to go this part. Oh my god, it dipped a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna be probably in the upper part because it's on the stairs. I want to honestly do something. I do want to actually Google search like the characters. Because honestly, I'm gonna probably just do like a quick Google search because maybe it'll make it a bit easier for me. Alright. So... Let me just search. Because I tried to like, oh, right. That worked. Oh yeah, honestly, I think I did remember right now as another character I also enjoyed. I liked Hagrid a lot. That's just pretty cool. So yeah, honestly, like, the characters I like in Harry Potter is Hagrid and Harry. Alright. I don't think we need to go for the quest because I think it's already pretty much like set. I think it's kind of like one of like the first like missions where we're gonna pretty much like learn how to. Because I mean, we did learn like a little bit of the basics like in the prologue of it, but I think here we're gonna teach like I think like learn like more specific ones.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it.
Yeah, that dude is massive. It definitely can crush like anyone.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Oh yeah, here we're gonna learn how to obtain like Levioso here. Oh, I hope I didn't miss, thankfully. Yeah, usually what Levioso does is like it pretty much like helps you like to lift things like up in the air. Because the only thing that we learned so far is how to like attack and pretty much like
Now,
dodge.
let's try something a little larger.
Learn a few new things. All right.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Alright, perform basic RP, yes.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Okay.
Remember, a surprise
Alright, I think you actually activated. Oh no.
is a weak. Good.
Okay,
Now,
that worked.
The basic cast.
Alright. Oh, okay.
Well done.
Alright, I think I lifted a little bit higher than I should, so it's fine.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Alright, there we go.
Nothing lucky about it. I know.
Alright.
Class, I hope you were paying attention. That is how you cast Levioso.
Alright. I like opening my cats here.
Quick learner.
As you're just
Not
walking around.
bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Yep. I think she's
I
gonna come
put
here
you
like
on the
any minute,
spot,
so.
and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Alright, let's go.
Nice work.
Talk to him.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert.
Yeah.
Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I had my share of wand combat. It was never used my wand combat. I had my
I
fair
feel
share, yeah,
the
because
right.
I mean we did use it for like a
Consider
little bit,
yourself lucky I
so
held back.
we're gonna be honest with him about it.
Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing. Sure.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Yeah, because I know in some parts we're probably gonna have to sneak. So, I mean, like not all of it, but there's gonna be a part that we'll have to do that. Also, I can I also know what you mean, like when the Slytherin are considered like the ones with the highest potential, because I know they're also considered ambitious. So it kind of like a bit makes more sense to it. I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy 2, still watching your stream. Yeah, no worries. Have fun with the game. Enjoy it. Oh, by the way, Sophie, what level is your character at the moment? Because right now, like, I'm almost level 2. Which is not too surprising because, I mean, it's just like still the beginning, so...
I sometimes have to remind people.
But over time, we'll hire it up.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Level 9. Oh, awesome!
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student.
Yeah, probably maybe after this I'll be level 2.
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
I'm still a baby.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Yep, they got him.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Awkward silence.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Yep. Alright, this is how we're gonna learn SEO here. City 1, alright. Let's get it. Zaw! We done it.
Accio.
Yeah, it's Accio, yeah.
That is not bad.
You are a swift
For beginner,
learner.
that's true.
I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
Yeah, as I say,
Very
practice
good,
makes
everyone.
perfect.
That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Right. I think it's kind of like the part where we're gonna, I think, compete in everything. Chio's amazing. Yeah, it is. It's pretty cool. I do know, like, I remember, I think, like, a couple, like, years back, I think, like, around in the city of Milan, I think there was, I think, like, one, I think, museum, or, I don't know, like, there was definitely, like, a place where they kind of had, like, very similar, like, to the Harry Potter studio, like, in London and all that, where they kind of had, like, a exhibition, like, everything, like, based around Harry Potter, like, similar to the one we had, like, with Tim Burton, like, in the city of Turin, and I remember, like, one of my friends kind of invited me, like, to go there with her in our orphan, but I don't think we were able to make it. And because I know she was also going to be there with, like, one of her friends, but...
I've always found that fun
but
goes
apparently we
hand
didn't
in
really
hand
have,
with
like, a bit of a
mastery,
chance,
as
but...
I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree.
Like, I don't know how occasionally they do it, like, in Milan, but I know it's like they have one, like, in London that's actually very
Summoning
famous.
charm to the test, right?
But I didn't have the chance to see that one either. Oh yeah, this part is
Have our
really
new
fun.
students start us off. Hmm?
I just like a lot of times and it's pretty good.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last.
Oh
Very
my god.
good. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you.
Alright, here we go. One thing I told me this habit, I just don't fall off of
Control
that, so let me just go a little bit further. Yeah, that's fine.
Splendid!
No! Oh!
Don't lose your composure.
Oh my
Very
god.
good. Points to Ravenclaw.
I mean,
but
we still beat it, but yeah, it actually
some
nearly
friendly
stopped, but
competition.
apparently it didn't stop on
Miss
time.
Onai,
But
would
it
you
can happen.
care to give our new student a bit of a
It
challenge?
happens.
Come on up.
All the time. Nothing to feel bad
You'll be
about.
the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear. Let's start. Yeah, I should be going first, and then we'll be doing our
Let
turn.
us see this.
Alright. She's pretty much done, so she got 30. I think 50 is the highest here. So let's see. I think we got 32.
Very good.
Yep, we're tied. Like for now, at least. I will try to move like a little bit differently because I will be sure, like, you know, I can see the ball a bit better on sight. So I better. I think here sounds a little bit better. Yeah, here. Oh my god.
Brilliant. Here
Nice.
we go.
Here we go. So I think the one is just sort of go from there. Okay.
That is how it's done.
All right. Oh crap. Oh no. I let it go a little bit too early, but it's okay.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
What is that? Oh
think we
yeah,
are
that's.
well past interesting at this point.
Yeah, so when there's like obstacles on the way now.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
Yep.
This round
Sure, focus.
settles it all.
Hopefully we can do it better.
Watch this. There we go.
My turn. I mean, it's okay for now, but I mean, it's kind of like low in comparison, but we could have more of our chances of like score a bit higher. Oop. Oh no. My ball's been kicked. Oh crap. Yeah, it's bad. And we got cut off to 50.
Here we
Yep.
go.
So it turns out that actually when you kick like their balls outside, it doesn't make them the score. So as now we know about it. Alright, let me just do something. Oh crap. Ooh, no.
Not to worry.
Yeah. That didn't go as planned. A little bit.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
I mean, we tried. It's totally fine. Like, I don't know if there's like a lot of like mini games that's kind of like very
Process
similar to
dismissed.
that, but because
Gather your things
again,
on
I
the
didn't
way
like
out.
focus a lot for the game. But I did enjoy it.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand. I'm holding my own. I'm glad you understand.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
How big is this one?
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts.
Oh, that's really cool.
But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Same.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
I'm doing this mission and I'm trying to find this flying book a bit. I can't find it. Oh no, I'm sure you figure it out later on. Because yeah, because there's like some even like missions like that. It took me like a little bit while to figure it out. So, but I'm sure you'll find it.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive.
It'll take some time.
Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Thank you for telling me about that.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you
you're
would.
so inclined.
Well, unless maybe they're a threat. Yeah, it could be
it
reasonable.
On clothing, to be precise,
but not
Sebastian.
towards the innocents.
You know it won't
You
work
wanted
on
to
humans.
speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay. I don't know if this is right here is the same thing, but it does kind of like reminded me of like these kind of like traps that I think like some people like use like, you know, when they have like they open like this kind of like, I know it's shaped like kind of like a coffin, but when they open it they have like this kind of like pits inside and all that, like to pretty much like execute like someone with it. I don't know if it's like, I think the thing right here or it's like maybe a completely different one or it could be a prop, but I know like it does look a lot like that, so, and everything. Like, I don't really 100% sure, like, what they were used for, but I can definitely be pretty sure that they were built, like, about, like, centuries ago.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Alright, talk to Samantha.
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
It's kind of you to say, wasn't too challenging a lesson.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
I've no doubt the black.
Here's like a teleport that you can use.
Then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of
there.
1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Booth.
Roll it.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall share.
It's definitely just like a
the
puzzle that you have to
telling
do here, but this one I can't really figure out 100%. And I probably might need I think something else even to unlock that too. So we can leave that for later.
Bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Alright,
You'll get us in trouble.
I think we're supposed to be going to, like, that hallway down there. My character is called Draco Potter. Oh, nice! Yeah, it's a good combo. No, Shelly Slasher is the name of my avatar on Twitch, and I named her after that. And also, I try to make her look like her, too, here, as well. I think it's a good name. I mix up Draco and Harry. Yep. I bet. I think I may have done something like that before, but I don't really remember. Like where I collected like my favorite characters, and I kind of like, you know, mix up a little bit. I think I've done something like that like before, but I can't really remember it 100%. Alright, I'm getting like a little lost.
If you put a foot wrong, it's just, well, there's a rather foul odor.
Yeah. I can tell this place might smell gross. Alright. Oh, there's a chest. Oh, I got some coins. Nice.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Nice to meet you, too. Right. So I think we are supposed to be going downstairs again. Okay. No, sorry, I got like a little bit lost here. I'm still like trying to like figure it out where I'm supposed to be going next. Alright, here we are. There's like another chest here. Is it like I think hidden? Okay, we're done.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
There we are.
Excuse, Deke.
And he vanished.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Has Professor Fig said anything? No, Professor. I wager there's a good deal more to your travels within here than what you've told me, isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see.
Yeah, I thought that we actually learned like at the beginning.
A sonnet from a Streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Mentioned that.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Yeah, I know in this game you can actually collect like different types of wands, and I think they each have like their own how you say characteristics, and even like different crap. What's the word? Yeah, they have different abilities. That's what I wanted to say. Ready to go. Was a spellcraft, so there's really no elevators here. About potion shop. I think I'm ready to go. I don't think we're really need to ask more about it.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
How about Natty?
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Yeah, I know, like, in here, there's a lot of, like, enemy NPCs that can even, like, you know, go up against you, like, in the, when you're even, like, making your way, like, from one place to the other. I remember, like, one of the enemies that I really did have, like, a difficult time, like, fighting off, it was definitely the spiders. Like, some were okay, like, to defeat, but I know, like, I think there were a few others I did kind of think had to, like, run off because I think it was either they kept, like, spawning, like, a lot, or because they were pretty, like, tough to defeat, and I just couldn't really fight them back. Or I wasn't, I think, even, like, high enough of a level to even, like, fight them. Also, I know there's even, like, something like camps there, where there's even, like, enemies that can be even sighted there, and I remember, like, I was getting killed, like, so many times that I just couldn't do it. But it's kind of like with everything else that I think in order to, like, defeat, like, specific enemies, you have to, like, pretty much be, like, a specific level in order to, you know, take them out. It's kind of like similar, I think, in like, you know, a lot of like RPGs, like Fallout, or like even Guild Wars as well. Or I think even World of Warcraft. Yeah, I for World of Warcraft, it's like the same way that usually in order to like certain objectives or like fight like certain enemies, you have to be like a specific level to defeat them, or else, yeah, it's a bad time.
Ah, there you are.
That's Professor Ronan.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Wait, the task.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Alright, let's go. So, I think it's not... I don't think it's the one, but I know, like, this is, I think, the part where we gotta have to learn how to, like, repair, like, objects.
This is the right
Because this is what we have to do, I think, like, for a statue here.
The flying pages.
Alright, how do I... Oh, the flying page. Oh, no, it's here. There we go. Alright. Nice. Now collect field pages in Hogwarts. Alright. I think we have to go, like, inside, like, the school to get it. There. Yeah. That's the way.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
If only a new student would help me with my stuff.
Brilliant!
Alright, what's level 3? That's pretty cool.
Might some kind soul help me?
I could go talk to her.
Are you alright?
She needs help.
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak. The girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry to hear that. Why does everyone hate you? I'm sorry to hear
I'm
that.
sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Interesting.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
They overreacted. And now those poor losers are taking my gobstones.
rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Promises ideas on how to reach them. Friends.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Yeah, also, like, it does add, like, a lot of, like, you know, faith in humanity in a way and so forth, when, like, usually when, like, kids, like, you know, in school, like, who are, like, known to be, like, you know, like, the outcasts or, like, misfits and all that stuff, like, you know, and then they have, like, someone that, you know, like, still tries to be their friend and cares for them, like, it does, like, you know... make it feel a lot better.
Keep an eye on high places around the school.
I know, like, there's some, it shows, like, someone that actually does care. Oh, wait, sorry. I was getting a phone call. Because I remember I used to have, like, a friend, like, back when I used to, like, live in Lebanon and so forth, like, I used to, like, hear about him that... because also, like, as, back in the day, like, I used to be, like, one of these kids that, you know, like, that was, like, trying, like, very hard, like, you know, like, to fit in, like, with the rest of the, with my classmates and all that, even though, like, it never really worked out in everything, and, but, because back then, like, how you say, so yeah, I used to be like one of these, like, kids myself that, you know, like, I thought, like, you know, being, like, a cool kid is, you know, like, what's, like, matters the most and everything like that, but I kind of learned at the end of the day that, you know, once you actually leave this place, just go or wherever you are and all that, you're not going to be seeing, like, 95% of these people, so it's never going to really matter at the end of the day. But yeah, I used to be, like, one of those, but then, like, later on, I kind of realized I just really wasn't who I was and everything, and I kind of, like, stick to the people, like, you know, who actually do appreciate you for who you are and everything. Because, you know, like, again, like, at the end of the day, like, usually, you know, if you kind of want to, like, be popular, or, you know, you kind of, like, want to be, like, the rest, like, you know, of the other kids, like, it doesn't really mean anything, to be frank. And I remember, like, I had, like, another... because we weren't really, like, classmates, but I had, like, there was, like, he was, I think, like, a grade higher than me and everything, like, because I remember, like, I think, because I think the librarian that I used to know at that school, like, was, used to tell me about him, because I even, like, told her, like, when I was going through that, you know, like, I felt kind of, like, lonely, and I didn't really have anyone to talk to and all that, and I was getting, like, a little bit depressed, and then she told me about him as well, that he was going for, like, a very similar situation, and, like, I used to see him, like, around, like, a lot, like, before we met, like, he was, like, he was usually, like, sitting and all that, and usually he wasn't really talking with anyone, but then after, like, I knew who he was, however, I actually decided, like, you know, start, like, a conversation with him, and that's how we started becoming friends, because, you know, we started talking, like, a lot about, like, you know, like, cars, or, like, even, like, about history and all that, because he was really into these kind of things, and that's how we became friends from there. Unfortunately, we kind of, like, lost touch, because apparently, because I did save, like, his number, like, before, but apparently it was when it goes, I kind of saved that, like, thing on, like, on the phone itself, and not really, like, on my SD card. So unfortunately, once I did have, like, a technical issue with it, and once that got formatted, I unfortunately lost his number. So apparently we couldn't really, we probably lost touch from there. But other than that, I just still, like, hope he's, like, doing okay and everything. Honestly, like, it's always, like, very good sometimes, like, you know, when there's, like, people, you know, who have been, like, kind of, like, mistreating, or, like, you know, they've been kind of, like, feeling, like, alone, like, especially, like, when they're around, like, people and they're like this, because, usually, like, sometimes, like, the worst thing is, you know, that, when you're lonely, I think it's the worst, like, when you're, like, kind of around people, but, you know, you don't make you, like, feel heard or seen, or they don't want to, like, you know, they don't really appreciate you, because, you know, you're, like, for being yourself, and, you sometimes, like, want to, like, be there for them to know that, sure, like, you know, it might be rough, like, what they're dealing with, or, you know, what they're experiencing, but at the end of the day, there's always going to be someone who cares about them.
Holy
oh my god,
shit.
Fear! With the raid! Hey guys, hello! Welcome in, how are you all doing? Hey! By the way, Fear, I was lurking on your stream earlier. I hope you had fun. How did it go? Hi, Raiders. Oh, nice, Bloodborne. I know about this game a lot. I always wanted to try it out, but since I know it's like PS4 exclusive, I really never had a chance to get it. But it does look pretty good. How was your stream? By the way, to those who came like from Fear stream, I'm Rebel Slasher. I'm a variety streamer that plays like a variety of different games. I play like horror games. I play like even like racing, shooters, even adventure games as well. Even like skating games, like Tony Hawk, for example, and all that. And I hope you guys make yourself comfortable and welcome in. And good to have you here. Thank you for the shout. Yeah, no problem. Hey, Slippery Knot, welcome. Hi, stream was fun and went well. Oh, that's pretty cool. What did you do on stream? Oh, by the way, Fear, if you need to like rated run, I totally understand because I know like after stream care is like always important like after you like finish stream. So if you have to go do that, go right ahead. Like whether you have to like eat or hydrate or even
let's
like go
head
rest,
down into that
go
cellar
for it. So you don't have to stay here if you can.
Carve ourselves a witch.
Slippery, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Got a raid out run, though, brother. Yeah, no worries. Go do what you have to do. Like you take care of yourself and go do your thing and everything. But again, thank you so much for the raid, and I really appreciate you for it. Like, you're the best. Hello, how are you? Yeah, I'm doing better, thanks. We're just like talking like about like kind of like our school experiences and all that. You know, like how it's always like nice, you know, like to be with or like send out like you know for kids who are like different and all that. So we've kind of been discussing about it, and also like we're even playing like some Hogwarts Legacy, you know, for the first time ever on stream because I never like streamed this game before. Like I played like so many times like beforehand because I put like 13 hours into the game on in total. But today we're actually be playing that, and yeah, we're doing great. We're just chatting a little bit, and we're doing like some quests. How's everything with you, Slippery? Bloodborne, BL for progress. Nice. I appreciate of your stream, brother. Man. Yeah, you too. Yeah, brother. Have a good rest. Yeah, you too. Let me take care of Fear, and I'll catch you around. And thanks again. I really appreciate it. You go do your thing. Oh. Doing great. I'm loving Rise of the Ronin. Oh, nice. How are you enjoying it? Yeah, I know a lot about Rise of the Ronin. Like, I've seen like friends like play that game like on stream before, but I actually never tried it out. This look pretty good, to be honest. But apparently I think I've heard it's only like PS5 exclusive, and apparently I don't have like I don't have like a PS5 with me because I play everything on PC. But those look pretty great. Anytime, dude. Take care. Yeah, you too, Fear. Have a good one, and I'll catch you around. Oh wait. I know, I already gave you a shout because I don't know, like it says here that in the chat that I was playing almost a command, but I think I already did. It's such a good game. There's so much to do in it. Nice. Yeah, it's always like great as well when you know when there's like a lot of like options. You know, there's like a lot of like you know activities or even like side quests. You know that you can actually do throughout the game. That's one thing I think like makes it more fun. But also I do think it adds like a lot of more replayability in my opinion, because some things you can just like do it like you know at your own pace, or you could do it like in so many different ways. Like it's always a great thing. But when did you start playing Rise of the Ronin, Slippery? Like you have been playing this game for like a little while, or is you just started out? Oh yeah, I forgot. I pre-ordered it, so I picked it up when it came out. Awesome. Did you order it? Oh no, I remember right now. This I think only in the PS5. Sorry, because I kind of wanted to ask you like what console did you order from, but I remember it's only PS5 exclusive. So my bad. Because sometimes like I like ask things when I kind of realize like the answers are like already there. So my bad. Like I do this like all the time. So sorry about that.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
But what's one thing that fascinates you a lot about the Rise of the Ronin, Slippery? Find the gobstones. All right. Now you're good. I forget things. So yeah, it happens. Or sometimes like I would accidentally like by mistake like ask friends about like you know like when they already told me that they have like experience with that game so far, and I asked them like sometimes if they like have they started playing and all that. Like sometimes like you know I mess it up sometimes, so that's on me. All right. Are we supposed to be doing something here? But I know I'm a very forgetful person, so I think most of you guys already know about that. I forget things like all the time. Alright, I think we're supposed to be talking to him.
Keep an eye on high places around the... I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, Slipper, I want to ask you this. Like, what other games do you also like to play besides Rise of the Ronin? Off we go. Oh, Reparo, that's right. We got it. One of the biggest things that fascinates me is how when you parry a bullet or arrow with any kind of effect on it, like poison, like fire, etc., your weapon will be engulfed with that status effect. Oh, that's really interesting. Yeah, also, like, when the developers add, like, this kind of, like, detail, like, in video games, like, it definitely can be pretty, like, mind-blowing. And all that. Also, it kind of, like, even adds, like, more realism, too, in a sense.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Reparo.
Okay, that was... Alright, let's see. Okay, that's... Alright, it didn't work.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Oh, yeah, the gobstones, yes. I could have... Oh, there's one.
Oh, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
There we go. Yeah, because I kind of forgot I was doing that objective, so... It was a side mission that we had to find all the gobstones for her. My base games are the Souls genre games, but I do play a variety of games like turn-based RPGs, wrestling, racing, horror, stuff like that. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I remember I think, play like a few like wrestling games like years ago. I think I played like SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 or 7. I remember I played that. It was pretty nice, but I haven't touched it like for like really long time. But yeah, I also enjoy like RPGs, racing, and horror games too in here, so... It's pretty nice. Alright. Go to the other side. Oh, I think the ours could be somewhere. Oh, I have a backlog of games I have yet to finish. Oh yeah, me too, Slippery. Like, I still have like a lot of games that I have in my backlog, but I figured there's even like a few I didn't even touch them either. So, because I have like over 200 games in Steam, so, and like few that I didn't either finish or I didn't even tried it, like, still, or put any hours into it. I mean, it could happen because sometimes, like, what I normally do sometimes, like, there's like some games that I've been investing like a lot of time, but I do like take breaks in between because, you know, to prevent like burnouts. So I usually put like a couple of like progress into them, and then I take a break and I jump to the other games and I come back to it, you know, when I feel like it. Or, you know, when I have, like, the... You know, when I feel up for it to play them for, like, another time. Like a mile long, yeah, I imagine. But how many gives you, all in total, Slippery? Because I definitely have, like, over 200 on the Steam. And I think I have, like, about, I think, around 20, I suppose, in GOG? Something like that. I don't really remember. It's definitely GOG, it's not a lot. Because honestly, like, when it comes to, like, GOG, I only get games there that are not really, like, available on Steam and all that. Because the next thing I might definitely want to get is Total Overdose. Because I know this, I mean, I used to play, like, the heck out of Total Overdose when I was, like, a kid and all that on the PS2. But I still have to pretty much get it again. I think it's on sale right now, but it's usually I got, like, other games I want to put priority in. Because it's definitely like one of these games that it did took like inspiration like from GTA, because the 2000s was kind of like around the time when GTA 3 I think revolutionized like the open world games or the genre. Because back then when it first came out, like, it was really mind blowing. because of how much life like the
I'd better keep an
city
eye on
had.
high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I believe I'm looking at a total of 257. I want to say is on my Game Eye account. Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, I'm kind of like a bit like the same way, nearly like the same with my Steam account too. I have like around like 200 like this. I don't know how much. I think 250 or 248, something like this. I have to check again. But now it's 260 since I got Remnant 2, Alone in the Dark remake at Rise. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, talk about the Alone in the Dark remake. I've watched my good friend Alpha After Dawn play that, and it actually looks really good. The only issue that I did definitely encountered with the remake of Alone in the Dark, however, is that the gun mechanics are... The shooting mechanics are, like, a little bit wonky a bit and all that, but everything else, like, it looks pretty nice. Like, you know, like, the graphics and all that looks really impressive. I heard, like, even, like, the melee combat is, like, it's pretty okay, but I know the gun mechanics, it's not so good, so they definitely need to add, like, a more work around that. But there are, like, a few instances that it does look a bit like the RE2 remake, even though, like, not 100%. But it had, like, more, like, some similarities. Level 10 now. Awesome! You're doing great. I haven't touched Alone in the Dark yet, but I'll get into it after Rise. Yeah, sure. No problem. Yeah, honestly, like, the other game I want to play after this one is Half-Life 2, because I am going to be honest about one thing. I played the first Half-Life, but I never played Half-Life 2, even though it's considered, like, one of the best, like, shooters of all time. But I actually never got my hands on it, like, ever in my life. And it's also coming from someone who played, like, a lot of, like, FPS games, like, you know, for, like, a little while, so... Like, I mean, I've seen, like, friends, like, play, like, around it. Like, I would say for sure about Half-Life 2, like, visually, like, it still looks very impressive, even, like, for a 2004 game. So, I would say, like, the Source engine was kind of pretty much, like, way ahead of its time, like, you know, like, graphics-wise. Because I know, like, the first Half-Life came out, like, in 1999, and the second one about 2004. So, like, 5 years after the first game. But yeah, Slippery, what's your take on Half-Life in general as a video game franchise? Alright, I need to know where I'm going, because... Because sometimes I do get, like, a little bit mixed up the objectives, like whether to go for the main one or the side missions. So, I mean, it happens. Not a big problem. Okay.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Oh, there it is. Alright, got the second one. I never played Half-Life. Oh, yeah, sure. No, when it comes with me, I only played, like, the first one, and that's it. I never played Alex or the second Half-Life. I do have, like, second Half-Life on my Steam library, but when it comes to, like, the newer one, I can't play it because I don't have a VR. It's because I know, like, VR is required to play that. But I heard people say it does look pretty good. I know, like, the whole, like, Half-Life 3 thing, it's kind of been, like, a running joke, like, for a long time, because I remember, I think Valve did, like, I think mention times where they were, I think, making the Half-Life 3, but it never really came to life. Even though, like so many fans out there, like, really demanded for it to be released, but when it comes to me, like, I'm not so bothered, because, I mean, there's Alex as well already, so, I mean, there's already something that can make up for it, but... Honestly, even if Half-Life 3 like, became a thing or not, I mean, I'm not really too bothered by the whole thing, but I know it's, like, it's something that's been, like, a running joke for a long while. Alright, where's the other gobstone for Zenobia? Where is it? Gotta look for it. I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's pretty much like I'm looking for these things everywhere. Down there. Are we supposed to be going up the stairs here, I think? It looks pretty high up, but I don't know if this is the right way, or are we supposed to, like, go outside? Sorry. Didn't mean to bump into you. Oh, yeah, I think... Oh, it's actually all the way up there, so we have to probably definitely go a little bit high up. But yeah, Slippery, I do want to ask you this one question. Like, when do you think, like, sequels or prequels, like, for video games are, should be made? Or is it a better time to make them?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Ooh. It could be one here somewhere, I think. Oh, there it is. That's it. I found the gobstones. Nice! Awesome. Very happy. I would love to see the Suffering remade. Those horror games were amazing. Oh yeah, Suffering is really good. I actually do have like both games on the GOG right now, and what I really liked a lot about like the first The Suffering, because I did feel like the combat system, and also like I think even like the gore as well, like was pretty well done, like compared to the first game. Although the first one is like it's pretty good like in its own ways, but I remember like certain parts of it were kind of like pretty challenging, especially like even like certain enemies. Like I had to like pretty much like repeat like certain parts in order like to either take them out or like even like surpass them. No, Suffering is great, and I just think it's kind of like been like one of the coolest like horror games like out there, like especially like in the 2000s. But I'll say Ties That Bind, it has like some improvements compared to the first one, but I think it's pretty cool. Apparently, I don't think they can really make like any new games anymore, because unfortunately midway they shut down. Because I think it's because of like bankruptcy. So I don't think they can really produce like any more like titles of the same franchise anymore because of that.
The school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Oh, everything about The Suffering was amazing. It was my first horror game I ever played. Yeah, nice. When it comes to like me, however, my first horror game. Oh yes. It was actually Dino Crisis and Manhunt 2. Like these were like my very first horror games. They're even like the titles that pretty much like introduced me like to horror gaming as well. Actually, in fact, we did beat like Manhunt 2 like just like about a week ago. And we played like the PS2 version, because I know like the PC version I couldn't really get around it, but because since I have like the PS2 emulator, we played the PS2 version of Manhunt. That was great, because I still even have like the retail copy of it on the PSP, like even till now. And I beat it like about like so many times.
If I can just...
Off we go.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Alright, I think it's, we collected all of them, so I just gotta head back. The trip to, Hogsmeade is amazing, by the way. Yeah, I imagine. Gotta go like from one place to the other.
There it goes.
Yep. My brain stopped. I do know like Edit and Addy does have like a video game of its own called like The Misadventures. I know this game, it's also like on the PS2 and PC. And I think it even came on the GameCube. I was even like watching like a few like gameplays of it on YouTube, and it still looks, I would say like definitely the voice acting and even like the humor of Ed and Eddy, like it's gold. Like it's kind of been one of my favorite like kid shows like of all time. I never played Manhunt. I think I started it, but didn't get very far, but I wouldn't mind seeing a remaster of that one, yeah. For sure. Apparently, because we don't really know because I know like Rockstar, like they're currently like putting like a lot of priorities into GTA 6 right now, but because I know like Manhunt was considered like one of their most like controversial titles of all time, like for a lot of reasons. But definitely I would say the first Manhunt, it was kind of pretty much like controversial in its own way. Oh wait, what do we do here?
Lumos.
No, that's too lighten up.
Leviosa.
Hey, that worked. Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to get that open. Thought I found out. No, what I wanted to say earlier about Manhunt, like I would say the first one it was kind of like controversial in its own ways, but I did think like the one that gained the most controversy in my opinion was like the second game, because I know the second game got like an adults only rating. Because it was controversial like in a different level. It was even like to the point that I think even Rockstar had to like pretty much like tone down the game a little bit until it gets like the M rating, because I know like GameStop and Walmart they don't sell like adult only games because they didn't want to sell like to the younger audience. And I think even like Gamersgate and I think Amazon had like the same issue too, that because I know the PC version of Manhunt 2 was on sale like for like a little while, but since the game got an adults only rating, however, you cannot really buy it legally anymore. Like, literally, like, the only way to play, like, the PC version of Manhunt 2 is to literally abandonware. But definitely, like, the version of Manhunt that gained, like, more controversy, like, according to me, it's the Wii version, because the thing is about the Wii version, however, is that you have pretty much had to, like, act out the executions, like, you know, when you take the enemies out, and I think this is why, like, that version was more controversial, because the PC version, like, it has pretty much like all the cut out content of Manhunt 2. It's like what made the game like get an adults only rating. But pretty much like the PSP and the PS2 versions, however, they're like the more toned down versions of it. But the Wii version, however, like it had like some like features and details that also comes on the PC version too. Bar into that, Manhunt has been like one of my, especially the second one, has been like all my time favorite like horror game, because that's one of the things that introduced me like to horror. So this is why it has like a special place in my heart.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one.
As for the reason of Dino Crisis, because that's also like one of the very first survival horror games I played too, before I got introduced like to Resident Evil.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I've found all of your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
But also, like, another thing I want to mention too, like, it's also like I think another reason why Rockstar might not even be able to make like a third Manhunt, because apparently also the second one didn't sell like very well, and also because of how much backlash they got from it. So usually, this is why the chances of making like a third installment is may be extremely slim with them, and all that.
Of course, they are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful! I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
Good idea, wonderful idea.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting
That's
them
gotta
back.
be nice about
It's
it.
a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
One thing I'll say for sure, that like one horror game that really legit terrified me was Forbidden Siren 2, because I would say like Japanese horror, like they know how to actually creep people out. Or Asian horror in general, because the way that they actually like express it, or even like the design, like, you know, of the creatures or like the ghosts and so forth, like it can really be way more haunting, like how it is like compared like to the horror like in the Western culture. Like the one usually like in more, yeah, like the horror in like in Asia and so forth, like it's kind of like creepy like in a different level. Talking about like horror games, like I definitely want to get into like Fatal Frame because I know like I'm really a big fan of like Dreadouts because I already beat like the first one, including the Keepers in the Dark DLC on stream, like I bought it like I think a year ago or two. But yeah, Fatal Frame, like I really want to get into it because Dreadout it took like a lot of inspiration like from Fatal Frame and I love that game so much. Fun fact, I know like the developers behind Dreadout, they I think released like a new horror co-op game and so forth called Dread Hunt and everything. And I know it's like it just got recently released on Steam, and I know like in their Discord server, like where the developers have, they host like I think matches there, like for the community. Oh, by the way, guys, one thing, I do need to go use the bathroom very quick, so what I'm gonna really much do here is put words on stream, and I'll let you guys, like, play with it and all that, and until, like, I come back from my bathroom break. So, hold on. I'm gonna put words on stream for you guys, because I really need to pee, so. I just gotta do this very quick. Alright, there we go. Alright guys, I will be back like in a few minutes or something like that, and then I'll be back here again. So see you guys in a little bit, and I'll put a word to stream and I'll be right back. So, Ruby. Sorry, I forgot to... I mean, my microphone. Yeah, I'm back. So, let me just do that. Where's Legacy? Let's bring the sound back. Here we are. Alright, there we go. There's I returned. Let's get back to the game. Right? Alright, we're good. Let's begin. Alright, we already did like the side objective, so I think we could go like to the main mission now. Wait, there's a chest around here? Or is it like alright. Oh yeah, I have to be level 1 lock, so I can't do that. Alright.
Hello, looking for me?
Yep. There's Natty.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Yeah, that's what I think the time we're gonna explore out of Hogwarts, so we'll be looking like a new area. I would say like the castle design of Hogwarts, it does remind me a little bit like kind of one of the most like famous castles like that's located like in Germany. And I think the interesting fact, I think even like Disney is like took inspiration from like that same castle too, which is pretty cool. Let me try to search the name of it. Hold on, because I do actually like recognize it like the looks of the castle, but I don't know its name. Let me search. It's called... Yeah, it's called like the Castle of Neuschwanstein. Neuschwanstein, yeah. I may not be able to like pronounce the name very well, so I do apologize for that. But yeah, that's the one right here. So I can show it to you guys. Wikipedia page. So yeah, I can actually switch it here very quick. So that is the one. Oh, wait, my bad. Yeah, right here, as you guys can see it. Because I think some of you guys might even like recognize it as well, but yeah, that's the one I was trying like to refer to, but I just don't really like remember what was it called. But it is actually pretty much like near like the German border, so that is for sure where it's located. But I've never been there to be honest, but I could definitely mention like being like a really cool sighting to see. Oh.
I was glad Professor
Scene.
Weasley asked
Back.
me to accompany
Yeah, sometimes I do like forget to switch
Really?
scenes, so good thing I just reminded
Yes,
myself to do this.
I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
I got that broomstick. I can make it
I
flying.
cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
Now, also fresh air is always like good for your health.
Though I suppose
Like
you
in
would
so
not
many
really
ways.
call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
That's pretty cool. You can actually collect them. So you first can use like these flies like in for like potions. They're kind of like fireflies in a way. Probably this could be pretty cute.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest, hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
I did remember that. I think Harry Potter had like another like game release. I was kind of like I think multiplayer more open world, and I think it came out like around the year 2009 from what I remember. But I don't think the game's really up anymore.
Why is it off limits?
I know there's something like very similar before like Hogwarts Legacy came out.
I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
Yep. So we're gonna be heading like towards the village now.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought.
Yeah, apparently like some areas here they will kind of like dip a little frame rate, so I do apologize about it.
Much can be
but I think it's kind of like the game itself. There's not much I can really do.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss
I'm sure like hopefully
but it is beautiful
once you leave this place, the frames will get a lot better.
The castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Okay, now it's better. Yeah, I get sorry, like I guess for the frame rates because I know like this area like it does dip a lot, so much I have much control over it.
Huh? Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss On-Eye. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
I think he's drunk.
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Yep. We're just gonna let him be.
Oh, Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
Yeah, true, it's always good to have company.
Thank you.
Maybe like exploring like on your own can also be fascinating, but yeah, that definitely has like its risky side of things.
And here we are.
I think it kind of really depends on the
situation. To know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
a new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished.
Sounds good.
Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Village is running different sites, shops, and our points pictures. They can navigate you to your field guide. So you pretty much like press here, you pretty much open the map, and you can see like they have like a variety of stores. Like the ones that they over here is the one that you have to get, but also they have like a clothing store, even a saloon as well. Where you can pretty much like change like your characters like hairstyles, and also here's like the one stores here. There's also like another one there too, but we gotta go for the one. Elevators, yeah, that's I think where we get the new ones. So interests, yeah. Rolls, okay. Alright, autosaved, so we have to go find. We're here, so we can go first to that one. Yeah, here. That's where we get the new ones.
Not again.
Oh, I got a scarf. Nice. That is sweet.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes.
It's gonna start very quick.
Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do.
So I flip my hat around.
Here, give this one a try.
You should like merely put it in the back.
Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
What?
Oh dear.
Havoc. So...
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Oh boy.
Goodness.
That kind of makes things a little bit
Looks
worse.
like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Swan, alright. Ridge dark brown. Wood type, English O, core type unicorn hat, flexibility slightly springy. One length, 14 inches. Alright. Let's get purchased it. Actually, this was for free because I think this was pretty much like a card for us, so. Because I think later on in the game you have to, I think, go and get the other ones, you have to purchase them. Like with currency.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Yep, found the right one now.
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Right. That's one done. I gotta go visit like the Tombs of Scrolls as well, and these potions and then the magic theme. Alright. Alright, so we gotta actually figure out where it is located. So... Quests. Alright. Meat? No. Tombs of Scrolls, potions. Neat. Alright, we gotta actually see which is the closest. We can go and get the potions, and there too. We'll go down there first because it's kind of like pretty close enough, so we'll go try that one out. Here we are.
An inquiring mind.
Alright, I'll talk to him.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Alright, so this is I think the ones we're supposed to be taking.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Yeah, they got others too, but I definitely can't afford these right now because I don't have like the means to buy them. So I have to do this probably like maybe later if you really want to. Oh yeah, guys, if you're interested though, if you type exclamation mark, you can also join like my Discord. One right here. Alright. Now we go potions or magic neat. Alright. See, we'll go first for the potions because I know it's closer, so we'll go for that. They push on the same way too, like to the neat as well, so we'll go for the potions then the neat. Oh, a cat! Oh my god, that looks like Kohi, my cat. Because I think these cat breeds are called like turtle cats, which is what they're known as. But I know they even have, I think, like other names too. But I know they mainly call them like turtle cats.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses. And I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
Let's collect both.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Yeah, that was actually pretty nice, but here's like the arts. This lace wing flies, we already collected some of those. There's also like the toadstool caps, everything, but we'll buy that later. Alright. Oh my god, I think did I have the bucket? Because it kind of sounds like a bucket, to be honest. But, I think, like, fragile that was damaged or knocked out, so... I mean, that's still kind of a bit of a win.
Well, hello there.
Oh yeah, Neep here. That's the last one we're supposed to be going to.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh?
Yep. There are the seeds.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Yep. So I think it's kind of like it. So we first got all the things that we
That's
wanted.
everything. Better go and find Natty.
Yep. Oh, there's one of the pages there. Let me just... Oh, crap. Tried to climb over it, but it didn't work. I don't want to fall into the river. Okay, there. I got it. I think we're level 4 right now, so that's pretty cool. Ooh. Wait, can we light this up? I think it's because we're in the middle of the mission right now, so which is why we cannot really do it. Alright. Oh, another cat. You wanted me, I'm gonna pat it still. Cats are cute. Alright, there she is.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
Yeah.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Yep. But we got company. And not a good company. I'll add that. Yep, we're gonna go and get some too.
What fire? Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Yeah. There's one angry dude right there. Ooh, dodge. Yes, I got it. Because I could have potentially missed that, but I got it some time. Careful.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
Ooh. Yeah, I had to dodge him like a lot here. Oh shit. Oh my god. Ooh.
What
Yeah, that's the slow dash on him where you can actually take up like the items
Trying to
and
beat him at his own game.
ooh, close call. Close call. Close call. Oh dear. Ooh, crap. Alright, he's about to get knocked down. Almost there. Oh no, they got her. Shit.
Look! He's faltering!
Took him long enough.
Yep.
We need to make sure he stays that way!
Oh my god, that nearly crushed me. Really close. Okay. Oh, wait, I got something. Come to me. Oh crap. I didn't go lucky. Oh crap. Yeah, I didn't do very good here. Ah shit. Yeah, I cut out. Because I want to try something, but I didn't make sense. Wait. Okay. Let's test it again. I'll try to. There's something I want to do here. Got it. Okay, so out. Oh. Yes, I kind of forgot about this. Thankfully, we got him.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
Yes, we did.
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Yeah, we'll have to pretty much like repair the whole place. Hurt the damage. No problem.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Alright. That's actually most of it done.
Repair it.
Alright, sorry.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Got one here too. Yeah, it's like a whole building that got crashed down here. Yeah, there's a few more pieces, and I think we're done. What else is damaged?
Repair it.
Oh yeah, here too. Yeah, all the boxes that have got knocked out. Alright, there's a shopkeeper. Ooh! I do want to do something. Wait, how do I... Remember I was supposed to be doing something. Because I know you could get like information here, but I kind of forgot how to... Oh, here, yeah. Called Revelio. No, it's Lumos. Revelio. Where is Revelio? Revelioso, no. No. Paro. with...
Revelio.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I got it. So I press left digital. Okay. Liars Wizard Wear. Guide pages found in Sim 50 with locals in Paris, London, and Hogsmeade. Galagos offers a variety of wizard garments and accessories. Mr. Arcus Hill and his associate Auto Double happily help all those who wander the shop, enjoying in particular the challenge of the customer with life fashion sense and most. Alright. Because I want to collect it because I know I will get XP for it, so now
We were
level 4.
just talking about you.
Oh, another one too. There's mannequin, guide pages, like the mannequins here by students for doing practice, mannequin type blur, several items being displayed like fashion. Nice. Ooh, a chest here. I got actually some points from that. Oh, here.
Revelio.
Here's like a, I think like another chest, but it's I think like a different kind that would kind of really open like the regular chests. So I might have to just leave it. Oh, I don't want to know what's here. Search. Oh, nice. We got a fedora hat. It's called a black bowler here, but I know from the looks of it, I know it's a fedora. I definitely like the right one here. Like this one looks really damn good. All right. Slug to it.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardwear, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
All right, thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Alright. Yeah, we're gonna get like some outfits from him.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Yep. Purchase it. Because show gratitude to a new piece of gear. Equip it. Alright, so we got to equip it from there. Defense, offense, there's plenty of right on the screen. Plugs are yours. Press A. Alright. Here. Then we go for the other. Oh wait, I think I did something. Yeah. Like I gotta like, I think I went back, but it's fine. I could do this later. Here are like the other outfits. No, I can't purchase it. I mean, I can purchase it, but I don't want to really do that now. This is the one I like. I think it is, yeah. I think it's kind of like one of my favorite ones, but I have to be like level 5 to unlock that. So not now. Let's try this one here. I think it looks okay. This, there's like the chats here. Looks pretty good. But I can't really afford it.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
Right, I actually want to get back to like the gear for a second. So again, I might have closed it like by mistake, so... Oh no, I think we have selected it. Never mind. Alright. So that is the one we got. So it's pretty much like, I think, so very similar to the one that before, but this one has like a bit more offense, so it's kind of like the difference with it. Oh yeah, let's check here. I got this one that I've recently unlocked, and it does increase like more offense, so that's what it'll look like on us. Looks pretty good, so I'll keep it. And outfits, we don't really have any right now. I care about it later. Also got that one. 2, and it does increase... It gets better defense. That is already a good thing. Like, some doesn't look too bad. I'll say that. 1 handles. There's like a purple one here. That's what we could put in. And handswear. Yeah, this one has like nothing really much to add. Glasses here too. No cheater. Looks very fun.
Battle-worthy items, should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Actually, I will say, I would do one thing. I do want to sell a few things to him.
Plenty for your perusal today.
Especially like some stuff
Take
that we
your
don't
time.
really need anymore. This one we can sell it off. Like, I know I won't be earning anything out of it, but it's just to clear out like the inventory a bit more. This we can remove. Also that one. The glasses I want to keep it, but definitely the glasses I don't think I'm really going to use it. Okay, I'll check the other outfits, how much they are. This has to be level 5, but this is like 500, so I mean, it's doable. But I would definitely get it now. I like this one a lot. This one I get very close to getting it. The others... But yeah. That's it for now.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
Alright. Yeah, we're pretty much going like to a tavern. Oh. Suspicious.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade.
Here again.
That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Oh shit. Yeah, very right. First not for too long.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
Yep. There we go.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
Oh no. They found them, unfortunately.
How timely.
Big yikes.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
Oh. Before guns, they had wads.
My friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day.
Yeah, definitely they're not going to beat them with this, especially like...
the Three Grimsticks isn't what it used
like
to
the
be.
other people that they have their...
Let's take our galleons elsewhere.
Because they'll definitely get overpowered here.
Butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
Yeah.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Yeah, it's getting late, so we better head back. Day. I'm gonna crawl in bed. Yes, yeah. But definitely it's always good, like, to talk about things like, you know, better not in, like, in a tavern. So if we could talk to her here. There we go.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Room for night. Alright, sure. Yeah, we get fast travel there, so it's not really too much of a problem. So we gotta go Hogwarts map and then head back to the room. Oh, we can just travel. I actually put like the waypoints, but it's not really necessary here. Because we're already pretty much already like know the area, so we can just fast travel like very quickly. Alright. Right. Alright, so we're already progressing. We can just now fight her. Actually, I didn't really notice him until like I bet right now, because usually when I get up I just like head outside, but I know it was there. Hi. Alright, there we go. Request available. Alright, let's just... Oh, you're saving an owl post. Okay. Ah, Professor Fig, alright. Come and see me. That scar's hiding in the locket we found at Gringotts. Alright. Sure thing. So we gotta go head to Mr. Fig again.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I mean, it is true. I can confirm. When I traveled like last year, like, it just was not only by the world, but also a lot about yourself. So it was the best thing I ever done. All right, sprint. I think in some areas, I think you walk automatically because I don't think you can really run as much. All right. Sorry. Oh dear. Alright, let's see what he has to tell us. Oh wait, for a split second there was like no sound. I mean, I think it kind of like freaked out a little bit. Like, honestly, I think it's just worse that when you're actually like streaming the game and it turns out like the always didn't capture like the game's audio, like that's what's the worst that can happen. Alright. Hey. Oh yeah, up there. Okay, pick this up. Professor Fig, as if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the Ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts. I think that's us. A fifth year, if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimatize before the term begins. I have assigned the task to you. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Venus Nagilius Black, Headmaster. Alright. Yeah, it's just a letter about our character. Because that's actually, I think, because there's one of the first students that ever like enrolled in Hogwarts like in the 5th year, so usually they enroll like in the 1st year most of the time. And I think we just slept here, had a hangover, we partied too hard.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I,
From
you.
last night.
Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Ranrock and Rookwood wanted the locket, sir. How about the goblins at Gringotts? Alright, the goblins.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
Sure thing.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Already completed quests, it's pretty cool. Alright. Okay. Oh my god, I am so sorry. I did not mean to do that. No, wait.
Reparo.
Okay, never mind. I didn't do that. I didn't knock it there. It wasn't me. It was the wind that did it. They knocked it down. Oh, I got the gold one. Nice. That is badass.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Whatever you say. We had to do what we had to do. Dante's defense is not an option. Gotta look after ourselves. Oh, there's actually something down there, like, I think down the stairs. we can go check out. Oh, another cat. Hi there. Ooh, someone's yelling. Hi there.
Revelio.
We did something. Oh, we got some chests downstairs. Alright. Let's go see. Oh. Is that way? I think it's that way. Oh, we might have to go there. Yeah. That's the way. Thank you. You're so kind. Oh, there she is. Okay, wait.
Revelio.
Alright. Can we... Alright, it worked. Nice. Hybridium Black Skeleton. Guide pages. This large dragon skeleton that hangs in the defense against the Dark Arts classroom is also a trophy taken by Professor Higgett after she single-handedly defeated one of the largest poacher rings in Eastern Wales during the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. Interesting.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Alright. That's no problem.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Went to rounds of class once, complete a round spell competition practice for Logan.
Seems crossed once isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Yeah, so it's pretty much like a outclass assignment that we have to like complete like objectives like outside of it in order to complete them. So we'll have to do that. So I think we gotta go there to, I think, talk to Lucan. Alright. Yeah, that looks really spectacular. Like the view. Alright. Oh, here.
Revelio.
Hi there, you just popped in. Alright, haunted toilets, guide pages. Unless it's dark straight, it's probably best to avoid this particular toilet. This is also one of the Peeves' favorite pranking spots. Alright. I think I have to remember that even from the movie too, like where one of the ghosts, like in the bathroom scenes, they, I think, like, freaked him out or something. I do remember that part. No, the reason I like collecting those because it does give me like a more XP, so usually when you get more XP, the better it is. Alright, got some money here. Nice.
Revelio.
Oh, I just found something. So I do hear it, but I don't see where. Okay. Wait a second. Ooh, nice. So we're kind of like in the other side. That's pretty sweet. Oh, nice. Ah, it's the here. Okay. Oh my god. Well, good thing we turned around. I nearly fell off the ledge there. If I did, that kind of would have been a disaster. So that's where it opens to. So just imagine. It was gonna be no bueno.
Revelio.
Alright, map of Argyllshire. Guide pages. This map depicts Argyllshire, a region in Scotland, which contains the Hebrides, native home of the Hybridian Black Dragon. Nice. Oh, actually, we're about to like collect like about 6 of them. We need to collect at least 8, so we're completed something. Wait, what level are we? Oh, level 5. Nice. That's great.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Wait.
Revelio.
Let me just do something.
Accio.
No.
Leviosa.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. There we go. Alright, we just gotta collect one more and kind of complete the objective. That's pretty cool. Alright, that's Lucan here. We have to talk to him.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
As I sit here, I did take him down a peg. Alright. I can set up.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does crossed ones work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Yeah, sure.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone.
Fair
so,
bet.
care to step into the ring?
I'm ready.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Alright, there it goes.
Make you regret
We're gonna have to do like our first match. Alright. Break through yellow shields with spells, like a vicious spell, Levioso, target lock, let you like enemies without. Honestly, I don't really do like the enemy lock too much because I know that it does get like a little harder for me like to fight against him, so I usually go for, you know, whatever's like in front of me. So I tried to lock him before, but it was pretty rough. Ooh dear.
Come on, stupid.
There he goes.
That's all you got.
From here. Okay, going for Lawrence here. Alright, peace out. Ooh, crap. Sorry, I chose the wrong one. Done.
Big hits that round.
Yeah, we got him.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought.
Yep.
Hope to see you back here again.
That was pretty good. Quests, alright. Alright, so we can pretty much like do the other complete around spell combination practice with Lucan. Alright. Because we could also like do like the side mission here. Like, because we still gotta do like another match and then like the practice and all that, and yeah, I used the dummy, alright, sure.
Hello, Lucan.
This is the one I think that we can
use
use.
the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Yeah, let's go for it.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Alright, there we go. Oh, okay. That works.
Good one!
Alright, let's read this.
That's it!
Got it. Nice.
Excellent form. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Alright, hey, we did all like the side quests, so that's awesome. Oh, we're actually almost level 6. That's pretty sweet. Okay, now we can actually do the last one here.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Yes, I am.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Because I can complete like
Are
all
you
the
dealing with
texts
a
here.
partner?
That's why I want to finish it. With partner,
Yes,
Natty.
Natty. Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Not.
Apologies in advance.
Yep. Break through the divine shields with 4 spells like Sonic Charm, Ezio, target lock. Alright. But that's like but there are things here.
Come on. Experience.
Oh crap, yeah, I fucked up. Oh. Alright, I got it. Yeah, I messed up a little bit earlier, so apologies. Oh crap. Yeah, sorry. Alright, I got this two down. Got it. Alright. Enemy down. Alright, this is going really well. We got it. Nice.
Some big hits that round.
Yeah, that was pretty massive. I'll give it that.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then.
Alright. Hey, man, how are you?
The next round.
Yeah, it's
is for all
going
the
good.
gold
We already
stones,
beat
so
like
to speak.
some side missions right now, and also like won a couple of rounds from Lucan too. So we already finished that.
Finished.
Hey, how's it going with you, man? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, honestly, I have been collecting like some scripts as well, and also been doing like side missions. So I guess I could get a bit like more XP before I do like the main missions, just to level myself up a bit more. But overall, the game's going great. Actually, I want to give you a shouty outie very quick. For you, main, because you're amazing. I'm fantastic and only getting better. I freaking love this game, by the way. I hate that Warner Bros. Stopped supporting for this. Oh, thank you, brother. Yeah, you're welcome. Anytime. No, honestly, the game is really good. And that, like, I definitely have been like enjoying like a lot of it and everything. Like, the only issue I had with Hogwarts Legacy, to be honest, is more like the optimization, because I do know like the game does get stuttery like a little bit from like here. I think it's definitely like a lot better than what it was like before, because I remember the game it had like some like stuttering issues like when it first launched, but I think they kind of like improved that a lot at the moment, so it doesn't have it like too frequent. What I normally do is I always turn like VSync off while playing it on stream, because I know like it does get very stuttery, because my friend Alpha told me about that because she also played it. But yeah, I definitely think it's also like really great, and I've been loving it. But yeah, as for the support, I know like some things they do like come to an end, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I do know like they're probably like I think working on the second game right now, like if I know correctly, because I've heard like Like, the developers are probably gonna be working, like, on, I think, the sequel of that. Probably sometime in the future. Which I'm kind of, like, pretty curious about it. What's gonna look like. Which it is kind of, like, a little bit quick, to be honest. Because I know, like, usually when they... I mean, it's kind of, like, a little bit different than what it was, like, years ago. But I know, like, usually, like... in the gaming world today, that games, they do take like a lot longer like to develop, because you know about the amount of detail and optimization, and even like all the requirement that people have to go through to like to develop it and all that. Because I know like the reason why like probably like in the past, like decades ago, like making like multiple games was a bit easier, because back then the game engines at the time were like a lot easier to work on, like for example like renderware. So this is why they were able to like to produce like more games. But I know like now nowadays developers have like a bit more advanced game engines, so they do require like a bit more work to actually complete them. Wait, I thought they announced no more AAA games after Suicide Squad. No, honestly, like because that's what I've heard. Like I think about a year ago that they're likely gonna be working like on the second Hogwarts Legacy and all that. I mean, again, because to be honest, I haven't really kept a lot with Warner Bros. As much, because I don't really like follow them too frequently. But I remember like about like last year, they claimed that they were gonna probably be working like on the second game later on. But to be honest, I don't really follow them a lot myself, so some parts are like they're kind of like pretty unknown to me. Yeah, but I do know, however, that they'd also like release like the new Suicide Squad game and all that. I heard like people say that the game had like very mixed opinions from like what a lot of people said, but I also like a bit like the trailer of it, and I don't really know like the game within itself. But I think it looks okay, because I don't really I'm not that much into Suicide Squad. Like I heard the movie was good, but the games itself like are not really like my cup of tea. So well, I hope they do make a sequel. It'll be so happy. Yeah, me too. It would definitely be it'll have a lot of potential. It'll be great. Because so far I'm loving it. But yeah, what's your take about the new Suicide Squad game, main?
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then
Like, do you think it did it right, or not so much?
Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate. And keep your wand steady.
I tried it, I hated it, and got a refund. Oh, really? Like, what happened that the experience was bad for you, main? The new Suicide Squad game? Yeah, I've learned enough spells that you will need to equip Incendio to your spell set. To do this, you will need to swap it with a different spell. Alright, that's no problem. We can do, like, replace Repario with this one, with Incendio, because I don't really use it very often, so it's fine.
Incendio!
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Or, like, anyone, because that shit gets really ugly. Like, even, like, getting burns in general, like, it's a really nasty thing. Like, I remember, like, there were, like, a few times where I think at some point, like, when I was carrying, like, food, or I think, like, or, like, even, like, when I sometimes, like, iron my clothes, sometimes, like, I'll, accidentally, like, touch, like, the hot parts, and, sometimes, like, my fingers would get pretty burned, and it was really nasty. Like, definitely burns are, like, the worst feeling that you can really imagine, or even experience. I remember, like, one time when I was carrying, I think, like, a bowl of, like, fries, like to the dinner table. I remember, like, at one point, I think I burned my finger that I think, like, the skin got even, like, very swollen. Like, oof. It was not great.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
Let's see what's up.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
Like, the other game that I even, like, recently refunded was, like, Need for Speed 2015, because unfortunately, like, it was a game that I was always, like, intrigued to try it out, but for some really weird reason, the controls, like, were extremely horrible. Like, even despite the fact that they say that the game has, like, a controller support, because I play with my Xbox controller, like, even for like, pretty much for all games right now, and the control scheme, like, was horrendous. Like, when I even, like, tried to, like, even, like, accelerate in a car, that it would not go, like, beyond, like, the second shift gear. Like, it was really weird. That even when I switched, like, to mouse and keyboard, the game was, like, just so unplayable. I haven't even looked up, even as well, like, in the Steam forums, there's, like, a solution to all that, but it didn't really work out, and I ended up refunding it because of it. Because the game, like, it was something that I remember I wanted to try it for so many years, but when I got my hands on it, however, because I got it on the Easter sale, spring sale, I mean, and, yeah, it was pretty bad, and I also refunded that myself, and I got the Tomb Raider games. Like the 2000s classics, like Legends, Anniversary, and Underworld. Yep, for sure. I didn't like the feel of the game mechanics, and most of all, I didn't like the look of the game. So many things happening on the screen at any moment. Ah, I see, yeah. Yeah, especially like when there's like a lot of things like happening at once, like it can be like a bit overwhelming, but also like not a very positive experience like for many people, so I totally understand. And especially like when the game mechanics like are pretty bad too, yeah, it can definitely like hinder the experience like even more. Especially like for a lot of people, because sometimes like, you know, when they want to play a game, however, they kind of want to be sure like everything is polished and, you know, everything like is functional. So, and when there's like an issue, like, because I know like a lot of developers do that nowadays, that they pretty much like games like in early access, and they pretty much like because it's becoming a lot more common right now than what it was before. Because before, like, you know, like if someone's like working on the game, they had to be sure like the game's like, you know, completely polished and finished, you know, before they release it. But now like early access is like more of a common thing, and they kind of like patch it up like bit by bit, so until the game's considered complete. By the way, man, I want to ask you this one question. Like, do you think like the thing of early access has like improved it or like worsened like game development in general?
That's nice to hear. I've had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
What's to be scared of? Are you afraid of your own shadow too? That can be scary.
Oh, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
Wow, that's unkind.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Worsened. I feel bad for the devs. Publishers are putting so much pressure on them to release on schedule alongside pushing IPs and content that they don't even want to develop. It's a hard life for devs right now. Yeah, especially like, you know, with all like the layoffs like going on, you know, like with the more corporate companies like Microsoft, or like even I think even Activision and all that, and even others like. Yeah, like I know, like in the game industry, to like nowadays, like there has been like a lot of layouts, which is make it like tough for people who also like work in this gaming industry, you know, even like to find work again and all that, because yeah, it's definitely like not very easy. And even like, you know, like with all like the crunching as well, like, you know, because I know like that happened even recently, like with I think CD Projekt Red, like during the development of Cyberpunk, like I know like people like who worked there, like I know like they had like this whole like crunching going on, that they kind of want to get the game like a bit, you know, as soon as possible, and yeah, Honestly, like, crunching is, like, definitely not, like, a good thing for people to experience.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
But it's even, like, the toughest thing about even, like, working, like, in, you know, like, with these bigger, like, AAA companies is that, like, sure, like, you know, they might be, like, very famous and all that, but actually working with them is actually harder than it looks. Because the demand is actually, like, way higher. Because I know, like, with, usually, like, with indie titles or even, like, double A titles, like, they are, like, a lot different. And I hear, like, even as well, they kind of, like, put, like, a bit more, like, focus and care even, like, for their workers, too. But usually with the AAA ones, however, like, Ubisoft, yeah, it's really definitely not a very easy field to get into. Hey, we completed that. Very happy. Because I did know also, like, Cyberpunk even had, like, a bit of a negative start, because even, like, when they released the game, like, it was still kind of a bit of a buggy mess, but right now it's, like, it's way better than what it was before, and thankfully, with the recent updates, the game has, like, reached, like, its full potential, according to, like, the CD Projekt Red. But I remember, yeah, when they first they released it, it wasn't, like, in the greatest state either, and a lot of people, like, didn't like it because of that. Agreed. Live service games and the AAA games are kind of ruining the shit industry, yeah. I can understand as well, like, with live service games, because apparently, because, you know, because honestly, like, what's, I think, like, my biggest issue with the live service, like, games and all that, because sometimes you have to use internet when you're playing single player, which I think is, like, it's completely unnecessary, because I know, like, usually when games use internet, however, it has to be lean more on multiplayer, not for single player, because the game is, because it's called single player, like, you know, for a reason, that, you know, you play, like, you know, with AI or AI and all that, and not like with other players, because, you know, when you're going to play with other people, you have to use internet, you know, to do that. And yeah, because I remember I used to see, like, the first complaint about this with Need for Speed 2015, that a lot of people were not happy about the game for also that reason, because it's online oriented and so forth, and even if you want to, like, to play, like, the story mode of the game, you have to actually have, like, internet with you, or if not, because if you don't, yeah, the game pretty much won't function this way. Hogwarts Legacy is a AA title, and it was my favorite game of last year. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, honestly, like, it was a game that I was kind of, like, always intrigued to try it, so, and I'm kind of happy I got it. And I'm playing it right now. Yeah, also, I heard, like, the developers of Hogwarts Legacy, they're also, like, really incredible people. Like, I know, like, many people were not really, like, very happy about Hogwarts Legacy, and were kind of against it because of J.K. Rowling, even though I don't really care about it. Like, sure, yeah, like, her views, you know, like, about, like, the LGBTQ community and all that, it's kind of like, yeah, and all that, like, I get, like, she says some, like, things about it, it's kind of, like, a bit controversial, but, to be very honest, like, I don't really care about it, like, you know, I still, like, enjoy the game, and all that.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Because I still think it, like, it's good for what it is, and honestly, like, I heard, like, most of the, usually, like, the profits that goes to developers, mostly, and pretty much, like, J.K. Rowling gets, like, probably, like, her take on it. But honestly, I don't really care about stuff. I kind of, like, I was like, you know, I don't like it, it's just have fun. If you like the game, you like it. And I just call it from there. Exactly, yeah, for sure. Also, one thing for sure, that I even grew up with love Harry Potter in my childhood, so... Especially, like, the earlier movies. Oh. Oh, yeah.
Revelio.
But I remember, like, there was even, like, a worse thing that even, like, happened as well. Like, I remember, like, someone, like, created even, like, this one website where they target, like, I think content creators or streamers who are playing, like, Hogwarts Legacy, which is, I think, extremely ridiculous, because at the end of the day, it's only a game, you know? You don't have to, like, go, like, very, like, hostile about it, because, you know, it's like that's just made out of pickles and that's it, so... But thankfully, like, the site got taken down, and I remember, like, I think it got, like, a lot of, like, backlash for it, so, which I could totally understand, because, you know, you should not, you know, like, be, like, hostile or even threat people just for playing a specific game, you know, it's just, like, it's very uncalled for. Same. The first three are my favorite. Nice. Yeah, I pretty much, like, I watched, like, all the Harry Potter movies. I didn't see, like, the spin-offs, because I know, I heard it did pretty fine, and they're kind of like based on certain characters, but I didn't watch that. But I definitely watched like all like the Harry Potter movies, like, you know, like the ones with Daniel Radcliffe and Emma Watson and all that. These were pretty good. Like, I think there's on like one spin-off, or I think about two. I have to like pretty much like Google it for that, but I know there's like one that I think it's based, I think it takes place, I think, the events before Harry Potter, if I know correctly. I don't 100% remember. I have to probably look at the plot to really find out. Find and enter the hidden eternity corridor. Alright, we need to... You see where that is. Right, oh, we have to go downstairs. Okay, I found it. By the way, Maine, which Harry Potter movie has been like your all-time favorite?
These
like all the ones that you've
are
seen.
one spark away from becoming kindling.
Revelio.
Oh, sorry, I just saw like your answer right there. My bad. Because sometimes, you know, like I ask questions that, you know, when the answer is like pretty much already there. Sorry, my mistake. Nice. Now, definitely, I enjoyed like the. I like the first movie, and also I even like the last two as well. No worries, you're focused on the game. Yeah, exactly. Because sometimes, you know, when I get usually like very focused, especially like, you know, like during like the dialogue scenes, I get like so like invested on and so forth, and sometimes, you know, like when I switch between like the chat and also like for the game, sometimes I do forget a little bit. So sorry about that. But I mean, it happens. We all forget things. Not a bit bad about. Spell. Oh, okay, yeah.
Incendio.
I just remembered. But hey, what's one thing that you... Oh, yeah, I get it. I zone out during the dialogue scene, so yeah, same. Like, I zone out, like, all the time. And also, because sometimes the reason I do is especially, like, you know, with dialogues in video games, because I know, like, they're kind of, like, part of the story, so even, like, the missions, so I can even, like, understand a lot better what's going on. Because sometimes, like, you know, when I switch, like, between, like, in the middle of it, sometimes I do, like, forget what's happening, so sometimes I always, like, be sure, like, I focus on, like, on the scenes in the dialogue first, and then I talk to you guys afterwards. So it's, like, it's just, like, you know, to be sure, like, I keep the focus intact. It's like I do all the time.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness.
Oh my god.
Care for light. Lumos.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about this. But yeah, I wanted to ask you, like, earlier, maybe, like, what's one of your favorite things to do, like, in Hogwarts Legacy? Okay, yeah, we need a light here. You know what it kind of a bit reminds me of? It reminds me of a little bit of the tentacles, like, from the Albert Wesker in Resident Evil. Oh, crap, crap. Yeah, no. Yeah, I nearly... Almost. Yeah, I think we gotta find another way to get up there.
Incendio.
Do we...
Potato. Luma.
Yeah, I need to know...
Accio.
How do I... Oh, crap.
Lumos.
Exploring is super satisfying. I probably spent 50 hours just running and flying around. Oh, nice. Yeah, I really put like about like already 13 hours into like Hogwarts Legacy, but this is gonna be a lot more right now because I've been streaming it. So it's gonna be probably like almost 20 hours at the moment. Yours? Yeah, definitely. I like exploring a lot. I like buying like new outfits for the characters, and I also like doing like side quests as well. Like I do things that are pretty cool. All right. I think this part we'll probably leave it for later because this I can't really like figure out entirely what to do. So I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm probably gonna wrap up the stream for tonight because I have to go eat dinner because I'm starting to get like a little bit hungry. So I think we're gonna pretty much like save here, and then We can hopefully do that on another stream. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna exit the game. Call it. And sounds good. Yep, for sure. Alright, so that was Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah, it was a very fun stream. Like, I definitely had, like, you know, had blast playing it, and we did, like, a lot of, like, even, like, not only, like, side quests, but also, like, even, like, the main quest as well, and, yeah, it's been pretty good. I definitely had, like, fun, you know, with it. So, I know I said this, like, before, but, yeah, it was definitely a really good stream. Have a good one, Breb. Enjoy it. Yeah, thank you, Maine, and also thank you so much for even, like, coming in and chatting with me, too, so it was really a big pleasure. It was even, like, nice to see you here. But yeah, I definitely want to thank, like, everyone here, you know, like, for all the support. I want to thank you all, like, for the follows, for the chats, for the lurks, and for watching the stream. Like, you guys are amazing. I love you all. Of course, buddy. Yep. You too, buddy. Same to you. I love seeing you here. Alright, so before we wrap up, I want to thank, like, everyone here. I want to thank, like, Pernilla. I want to thank, like, Disney Power and Slippery Nut for the follows. I really appreciate it, guys. And I also want to thank you, Fear, for the rate of 3 viewers. That was really amazing, you. I really am very thankful for it. And yeah, also I want to thank, like, the rest of you, like, here, you know, again, like, for chatting, for lurking, and also, like, for having, like, the stream on as well, even, like, watching it. Like, it's, I really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Tomorrow, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing, like, Half-Life 2, so we're not going to be playing Hogwarts Legacy tomorrow, so we're definitely going to be playing a different game, and honestly, for Half-Life 2, it's going to be the first time I'll be playing it as well, so everything that you guys will see tomorrow, it's all, like, completely new to me, so it's going to be very nice. But yeah, before we raid out, you guys can copy, like, this raid messages right here. To those who are not subscribed to me, you copy, like, the first raid message right there. To those who are actually sub to me, however, you can copy, like, the second raid message over here. And let's see. Alright, I gotta minimize here for a second. Let's see who we have to raid. So let's see who it was on. So... oh, we got Slasher Tetcher, Baldur's Gate Free, we got Astrid, we also have Buffy Blue, Playing the Daylight, Nurse Sass, we also have Kristen Rose, playing Polia, Triana Gaming 2, is he on? Eva Plays House, nice, Penguin. We could go raid Eva Plays House right now, but she's just chatting at the moment, and she's currently, like, streaming, so let me check her out. Yeah, she's actually, I think, like, yeah, she's doing, like, a just chatting stream. She's doing, like, crafting some things right now, so we can go and say hi to her. She's really cool and very nice. So in case the raid doesn't work for you guys, you can go to her channel right here for the raid. Eva Plays House. Right there. And oh yeah, also, like, another thing too, I could actually give you all guys shoutouts before we end the stream. I just want to be sure I don't miss everyone, so I have to be sure, like, I scroll for the chat and I be sure I get everyone, because sometimes I do forget. So I'm gonna give one shout out to Sophie, another one to Fear, because he's amazing. Another shout out to Pernilla. Also, guys, in case you didn't know, Pernilla is also, like, a new streamer, and she just started streaming as well, so be sure you check her out in Irvin. Just playing Stardew Valley. And also, let's give a shout out to... I already gave a shout out to Ava already, so don't want me to do a second time. I give another one to Josh, even playing Resident Evil 2. Be sure you give him a follow, and I also want to give another to you, Maine. Right there. And let's see who else. I want to be sure. A Slippery Nut. I also got him. I'll give him a shouty outy. Very friendly dude. Very chatty. And see who else was there. I think I got... I think that's everyone. Yeah, I think that's everyone here. So we can go and right now start the raid. So let's go. Eva Playhouse. There we go. Alright guys, I'll see you all tomorrow at the same time for Half-Life 2, and again, like, thank you all, like, you know, for the raids, for the follows, for the chats, for the lurks, and for watching the stream, like for everything. Like, thank you guys for all of that. And I'll see you guys around the same time with Half-Life 2 for the first time ever. And love you all. Y'all take care of yourselves. Have a good one. And don't you stay happy, stay real, stay authentic. And love you guys. Bye. See you soon. Bye, bye. And y'all take care. Bye for now. Bye-bye.